Okay, we are working on today this ixora, and let's see here, I'll move it so it's in the frame a little better. Okay, perhaps that's good enough. So I have my new picture. Yeah, it's not bad. What I'm trying to do today, besides mumbling, is I've got my phone here and I've got my watch here. And theoretically, this watch is going to enable me to check what's actually happening on camera. And it's more or less does that. Yeah, I think if I put my hand in front of here, it's going to show me that that's there. Anyway, so this is an ixora, and I think I got this from the native plant nursery. I get a lot of things from there. And this is a plant that they use all over the place here in Florida. And not as a bonsai, but as a hedge, right? Because it works good as a hedge. It's really dense leaves and then really nice, usually reddish flowers. So I thought, and of course I'm not alone, but I thought that this would be a nice possibility as a bonsai. Okay, so what I did yesterday, before I started the video, is I got rid of almost all of the lower branches. And you can see down here that I've chopped the ends of all these little pieces off. Now, I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this plant yet, right? So what I'm doing today is just showing you a little bit of how I might think. Okay, so, okay, now that's broken. Can you see it's broken? So it seems to still be growing. So what I'm going to do is put some cut paste in it, just a little, and see what happens. Okay, so that'd be enough. Okay, so we'll keep that cut paste on there, and of course I can't bend it now. That's a surprise. I didn't realize that had happened. Okay, it's too bad cut paste is the color it is. It's kind of a baby poop color, but it's easy to see. Well, that's a positive. So that one can't be messed with. Okay, this one maybe, but how? How? Okay. I want that. Okay, I just made a decision here about something. I think I did, right? Let's get some tools out. Now, what I need is a little bigger tool than usual. This one. No, I don't want that. So rather than having it be a low hedge with lots of foliage here filling it in, it's going to be maybe that tall, and a tree up here is what we're going to see. Okay? And that means that I got to let it grow more. I got to let it grow more. So that one we're going to stop there. We'll take this little piece off the top. That one I'm stopping. We'll just let it go. I kind of got surprised by this break. I thought I was going to be able to do something with this, but I'll wait. I'm not going to hook it together. I'm just going to let it be because it's been that way for a while, I think. All right, this is number 2. This one was also pruned yesterday. I'm going to take a little bit of more time and cut some of these off a little better. Because I think I'll probably do the same thing with this one. It's really awkward. Probably do the same thing with this one. But I'm planning to do with that one. That's spread it out a little and make a tree. Well, these scissors are somewhat inadequate. Let me do it this way. Okay, so, all right, so that's what we'll do. Now, let me look at this for the front. I think having two one way and one the other, I think that's the way to go. Put these two this way, like that. Okay. This other side, and this one on this side. Okay, so let's do that. I was watching a video about indecision in bonsai, and boy, there sure is indecision in bonsai. Okay, this is way too thick. Find a thinner wire here. Maybe that one. How long is it? No, not long enough. Give me this one. So what I'm doing while I'm fooling around here is I'm grabbing little pieces of wire off this hook. I'm trying to find one that's long enough to do what I want to do. And this one probably is. I don't know if it is. Yeah. Okay, now let me show you. This wire is thick enough because it bends. The plant bends, but not the wire. This wire is not thick enough. So when I try to do this, the wire bends. So this size of wire would be great. It just can't be that short. And that means that I have to go back over here and look for some more wire. Let's see here. Okay. Let's open up a new package here because I've misplaced my wire. Okay, so here's two different gauges. I can't tell you what size they are, but this one bends it fine. That means this might be too thick. All right, so we'll try some of this little thinner wire, which I think might be too, let's see here, where is the end of it? There's the end. It's probably too thin. No, not really. It's bending. Let's get a little more out here and see what happens. Wow, that's serious wire. I didn't think it would be that strong. And we may find out as we go that it isn't. Okay, so right there, get out my little wire clippers here. See if I can't clip that off. These are not very good wire clippers. They came with some wire, so not really very strong or well made. Okay, so this tree is going to go over this way. So we want it to go that way. We're going to put it on this side, put the wire on this side, put it all the way down as far as we can. Okay? And we start to wrap. This is particularly easy because there's nothing in the way. I think that would be a good reason to get rid of some leaves, maybe. Nothing in the way. Now, I may not have put this close stuff together, so let's try and see what happens. No, not even close. All right. And I think perhaps I have underestimated the size of wire that I need. Okay. I'm the kind of bonsai person that the bonsai wire companies love because I'm constantly cutting off the wrong length. And when I do, it's always too short. Okay, we'll try this The idea is that it goes down low enough so that it gets some traction in the ground. Okay, now this time, what they say is a 45-degree angle. I'm not very good at that, but let's try it that way. Now, can you see how I'm bracing the wire right here? This is the end of it, it's very thin. And if I don't do that, actually I should do it all the way down, but if I don't do that, I will crack it when I put it on. Okay, so where do we want this? We want this over here, like that. Okay, so can you see how it bends fine? I don't think I broke it there. I guess we'll see. I like the curve. Okay, well, let's just leave that for that. I know I'm going to need another length of this wire. So you are going to go out like, you need to go a little farther out. So you are going to go out like that. Turn this around this way. I've blown it because it's going the wrong direction to turn the wire, turn the flower this, because it leaves this way, screwed the wrong way. But it's okay. The motion that I've gotten on this is almost nothing. Right, almost. All right, we're going to leave it that way. See, that's okay. Now, get another section of this wire. I think it was this wire. Yeah. Put some more out here. Okay. A little cutter. Now this one, we're going to turn it this way. So we want this to go. So the first curve, okay, think about this. It's going to go not like this. Let's see if I'll try it the other way. Work out better. Try the 45. And I've already, what's the word, chopped off some of these leaves, so I'm not going to worry that much about it. Okay, yeah. So move this down here. Now, all right. Okay, next one, we'll do one more. And I think what we're finding out is that this is the front. Let's get our, is that really what I want to say? So I think we're going to just do them all the same. I don't know, and this will be the front. Put it back in there. And then when okay, I got an idea. one thing that I learned is that you can kind of redesign a tree when you repot it. And by that I mean, let me show you what I mean. This is the front right now, okay? And this one's going to be over here too, like this, paralleling those. Okay? Then when I repot it, I think I will repot it that way. That's one possibility. So these are going upright again. Okay. Another possibility, I like this idea. So when we put it in the ground, in a pot, another pot I should say, I'm going to change that like that. So this is now the 20th, and we're working wired. Nine 20. This is a day that will live in infamy because I'm going in to get two, what do you call them? Pegs put in my jaw so that I can have some new teeth put in. And I've got 2 teeth put in already. They've been in for a while, and that's good. But that means I also know what to expect today. And that's not so good. But I'm semi-grown up, so I can get it happening here. All right, so I'm going to put you all the way down. I'm going to start widening you. I kind of wish that I hadn't put it in this blue pot, just because it's, well, it makes this a little trickier. But I'll live. You notice that I'm trying to remember to support the plant as I wire it. All right, now, that's the front, and then you are going to be in there that way, and up like this. Okay, I need to bring you down a little more. Like that. Okay, so, it's very strange. It's strange, but we're going to go with it. And that's all for today. Bonsai Anonymous out. I won't make you stay and watch me clean this up. All right, bye-bye.